I'm sharing again. This is going to be a fun fold card that's an easy fun fold card. And I don't have my, I guess it's okay. So if you are here, please let me know. Oh, hi, Rebecca. Hi, Diane. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. If you are here, please let me know. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Diane. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I got to turn off the... So if you're here this morning, let me know. I'm just kind of not really running late, but had some issues as usual. So I want to make sure that this is well organized and so that you can see everything. So today we're going to make, come on, move over. Sorry. Yeah, I need to move this. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, how about a little bit more? So we can see everything. Hi, Amy. You're here. Ooh. I asked that you just leave me a little, just write a comment. And if you share this, I will choose one person to receive this card. So we're going to be using the Countryside, what are they called? Countryside Corners dies. And we're going to be making this fun little Gatefold card. Isn't that cute? I just think it's so cute. And I saw this on another demonstrator's site. And of course I fell in love with it and wanted to make it and wanted to show you how to make it. It's not hard. So we'll start with going through the measurements. I have a blueberry bushel, and this is going to be the base of the card. You just need it to be 5.5 by 4 1/4, which is a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. And then the Boho Blue is cut 10 inches, so long 10 inches by 4 1/4, and then scored at 2.5 inches on each end. 2.5 inches on each end. So that one is that, and then you're going to need 2 pieces that are approximately 5 by 3 1/2, and we'll be cutting out for the front, and for the white is for the inside, so we'll be cutting that out too. So the first thing we're going to do is take the Boho Blue and score it, and then burnish the score lines. And I try to do it on both sides so that they're well burnished. So just burnish those really good. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stick this using the large, so these are the Countryside end dies that we're using, and we're going to use the largest one, this one, and it's going to go here, and it's going to just, it's just outside of the, just outside, so I'll turn it over and show you it. So these cutting blades are on the outside, so you can see that. The cutting blades are on the outside. And I'm going to turn it back over, and I'm going to use my tape. I bought this Post-it. It's called Labeling and Cover-Up Tape, and it really works well, and it's easily removable and won't leave anything on the, it won't take up your cardstock. So I'm going to actually do that one on each side to hold it in place, like that. And then I'm going to bring in the Big Shot, die cutting machine. I was just talking to someone last night about the Big Shot, and that was on my mind. So I'm bringing in the large die cutting machine, and we're going to cut this. And as you know, we're using 1, 2, and then 2 3s. And so that one's a little bit big, a little bit warped. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to turn this so you can see it well. So now I've got these down, and it should go right through. And I'll show you what it does when it comes out. But while I have the machine up here, I'm going to cut the next two. So I'm using the second to the largest. No, this would be this one, because I have the big one over there. So I'm going to use the second to the largest, and I can cut these two together, actually. So I'm going to lay these on here and bring back my platform. Stuff there. And so now we're going to bring this in and another plate. And we'll run that through. So we've got two of those, and you can cut both of those at once. Now we can get rid of that big old machine. And these are all ready to go. So we don't need these, and I'm good about not putting things away when I get done with them. So I now have those two cut, and then I have this one cut, and I'll show you how this looks. So I'm going to remove the tape, and as I said, it usually comes off pretty easily. Of course it won't, because I'm using it because I'm on camera. Actually, that worked really good. And then we'll bring this one off. And by the way, tomorrow is the day. There's going to be some really great offers tomorrow. Maybe I'll go into that a little later. So now we'll take that away, put it back, and then we have our gatefold. Isn't that clever? I think that's so neat. And as I said, I saw this on someone else's site, and I wanted to do it. Her name was Elaine, and I don't know her last name. So then the next step we're going to do is we're going to put this here. And I'm going to add adhesive to just one side. So I'm going to add adhesive just to this side and just kind of line it up and get it even. And then I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to cut off just this part. I'm going to line this up on here, and this is a trimmer that trims to the edge, and I'm going to snip that off. And then I can line these up so now I have this one and this one, and they're lined up. Now I'm going to add adhesive to this part, line it up, and there you go. Now there's on there, and there. Now I see I missed just a little tiny bit, so I'm going to trim that off. And of course, the only scissors I can find are these old ones, but I'm going to trim that off just a tiny bit so it's flat. Now, last night I did it, and I did it perfect, but I didn't this time. But we're going to cover that up anyway. So, there. That's all ready to go. So, then we're going to put this piece in here. This is the white piece that you would write on. And then, this will go on this blueberry bushel, which is 5.5 by 1 by 4 1/4. I want this to stay, and it's going to get a little work, so I'm going to put quite a bit of adhesive on it. And just, oh, I forgot one piece. 5 1/4 by 4. This is the Countryside Inn paper. I knew there was something going on here. And I'm going to add some adhesive to that. And that is going to be like that. And then now this goes on the front and just centered. And then for the thank you, I'm going to use the 2 3/8 inch punch and cut out a circle. And then we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp this flower, and then the thank you. The flower is going to be the flower, what do they call that? Flower. If you're on here, please leave me a, let me know you're here by leaving a comment. And if you would share it, I would appreciate it. So this is the Boho Blue. Boho Blue. And this is going to go on the center here. And then I'm going to use Blueberry Bushel and put the thank you. And this, I'm using the circle sayings, and this has happy birthday. It has sending you smiles, I think, or there's all kinds of different ones you could use on this. And then I cut a blueberry bushel, and this is from the Stylish Shapes, and it's stitched. And so I'm going to put that on there. Mount that there. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals, and this is going to go right here. And of course you don't want to you just want to put dimensionals on this side so it'll open up, of course. Yeah, I've done it. It's easy to do. I've closed it up and it wouldn't open. Had to take it off and try again. So we'll take the backing off of those and put them right there. And then as a final to do, we have to add some bling. And I'm using the adhesive back solid gems. And this is the Boho Blue ones, and that's the one I'm going to use. So I'm going to use a large one right here and a medium. And then we'll add a medium on the other side. Maybe right there. So there it is. Nope, I'm finished. Here's the blue, that Night of Navy ribbon, which is just beautiful, I think. I'm going to use that and put the ribbon on with that. And I already tied it, so I didn't have to tie it in front of you and make a mess. So this will go right here. And there we go. We have our Gatefold card using the Country Inn dies. And I made a couple more because I just can't stop with one, you know. This is using the Masterfully Made cardstock designer paper, and I used the text inked and tiled stamp set, and I put the happy birthday in Berry Burst, and I did the flower behind it stamped off twice actually, and then that's the Gatefold. And then this one is with the daisies, the cheerful daisies, and again I'm using the daisy paper, and there we go. Aren't those pretty? I love them. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I just wanted to tell you that tomorrow is July 6th, and there's going to be some things going on with Stampin' Up. One of the things is that there are going to be some new online exclusive products. And you're probably wondering, why are they doing this? Well, it's so that they can add more and updated products, because there's just 3 catalogs and they're, you know, spread it over the year. And so they can, every quarter they're adding new products. And one of the products, Circle Sayings, it's called, Rebecca. One of the products that's coming out tomorrow, there's a suite of products, and it's called One Horse Open Sleigh. And it's a sleigh with a horse, and it's just darling. And of course I had to buy it, but I haven't had a chance to use it. And the other one is Trucking Along, and it has a really, really cute truck die. I sent out an email to everyone, and I will do it again before tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning, but I have a feeling that there's a little truck die, and I, you know, with these punches, if they're if they're not, if you don't buy them right away, it's possible they will go out. And I know that's going to be very popular. So my hunch is that get it early. And not only that, but there's also a bonus days coupon. So for every $50 you spend in July, you get a $5 coupon, and you can redeem that in August. And so that's a great way to get some off. I mean, we all like sales, and this is a sale. And then also there's going to be a clearance rack refresh. So that's lots and lots of stuff. And if you are a pumpkin paper pumpkin subscriber, they're going to have some 50% off of some of the refill kits and the add-ons. So that's another thing to think about. And so anyway, lots going tomorrow. And if you would like me to place your order, I'll be happy to do it. Or you can go to my website, and I will send out another email and there's a link in it. I sent out one this morning explaining everything. And then I probably will send it again in the morning so that everybody will have be able to go right there and place your order, or send me your information and I'll place your order for you. I'm going to get up early, maybe in the night and place some orders. So anyway, just wanted you to know that. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you I just appreciate you being here. If you are here and you would like to like and share my page, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to build up some customers. And so do that, and I will pick someone who shared, and I will send them the card, this thank you card that we made today. So thank you very much, and thank you, Diane. They are cute, and they're so simple. It really kind of seems like they might be difficult, but they're not. They're very simple. That's what I'm trying to do, is doing things every Wednesday at 11 and make just a quick, simple card that you can reproduce. So I will put the measurements down underneath, and I will have those. Thank you, Rebecca. I think that's beautiful too, with those blue, that boho blue, and those daisies are just gorgeous. Okay, thank you, and I'm off.